So next we're going to see if there's any irregularity left in terms of we didn't capture anything else in the data. So we'll call column G irregular and beginning in cell G4. In this case, we're assuming multiplicative decomposition. So if we're solving for irregular, we've already done trend, we've already done seasonality. So I'm going to divide the data by the product of the seasonality and that trend or the moving average, and then see what's left. So the formula will be equal to the sales in C4, the actual sales, divided by parentheses, what we've already done with the moving average, multiplied by F4, the seasonal index, and hit enter. And you can see that there's a little bit of irregularity left, but not much. So that's a good sign. So I'm going to decrease decimal to 3. I'm going to double click the black cross, send that down. We won't need those last 2 data points. So the final step is our forecast. So reconstructing this. So I'm going to insert a column in column H, and we're going to call this reconstruction. So given what we've created, this is going to be equal to the moving average multiplied by the seasonal index multiplied by the irregular component. And you can see that we are not very far off at all, actually right on the sales. So I'm going to send that back to just 3 decimal places and then double click to send that down. And you can see that it almost perfectly reconstructs in every single case. Okay, so we wanted to kind of look at this from a visual perspective. So what we can do is, beginning with the dates, so I'm going to highlight the dates here. We'll try this. And then with the control key, let's highlight the moving average. Let's highlight the seasonal index, the irregular, and then the reconstructed. And go to insert a recommended chart. And let's do all charts. Let's do a scatter with lines. So that actually is going to give us what we want. The biggest issue is that the seasonal index and the regular components are kind of both down here with the black and orange, but you can kind of see how that was smoothed out. So what we could do, kind of breaking this out further, is if I just wanted to look at trend. So I'm highlighting these and then holding control to highlight what I want. So actually, let me start over because I want to do CMA and then this. And then insert. So we can do that. So that's our trend. And then if I wanted to do the seasonal, let's put the seasonal and the irregular together. So I'm going to highlight both of those. So I'll insert. So you can kind of see series 1 there. That is the irregular, which doesn't really look like much at all. And then series 1 is the seasonal. And then if I wanted to reconstruct it and then kind of compare, so what I'll do here is actually highlight, so highlighting beginning with the dates. And then with sales, and then the reconstructed portion. And then do one last insert. You can see that there's virtually no difference between the Series 1 and Series 2 with the sales and the reconstructed part. So we could use the similar type model if we wanted to forecast for future periods.